What happens when free speech crosses the line into harm? For years, Alex Jones used his platform to claim that the Sandy Hook school shooting never happened. He called it a hoax. He accused grieving parents of being actors. And those words followed the families everywhere. Online harassment, death threats, and years of trauma. This isn't just a court case about lies. It's about what happens when misinformation destroys real lives. In December 2012, a gunman killed 20 children and 6 adults at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. It was one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history. While the country mourned, Alex Jones went in a completely different direction. On his show, InfoWars, he repeatedly claimed the shooting was staged. He said the parents were government actors. He suggested the tragedy was fake and designed to push gun control. These claims reached millions. And for the families, the nightmare never ended. Parents who had just buried their children were suddenly being stalked, harassed, and threatened. Some had strangers show up at their homes. Others received messages accusing them of faking their child's death. Some were forced to move multiple times just to feel safe. They weren't public figures. They didn't choose the spotlight, and eventually several families decided to fight back in court. The Sandy Hook families filed defamation lawsuits against Alex Jones in both Connecticut and Texas. The core argument was simple. Alex Jones knowingly spread false claims that damaged their lives, reputations, and safety. Jones tried to defend himself by saying his statements were protected speech, but the courts didn't agree, especially when it became clear that he ignored court orders and failed to cooperate during the legal process. This is where the case took a dramatic turn. Alex Jones repeatedly refused to hand over documents and comply with court rules. As a result, judges ruled against him by default. That meant the courts decided Alex Jones was legally responsible for defaming the Sandy Hook families. The only thing left for juries to decide was how much he would have to pay. When the damages trials began, the courtroom was emotional. Jurors heard directly from parents describing how Jones's words haunted them for years. They listened as evidence showed Jones continued spreading misinformation even after lawsuits were filed. In one of the most talked about moments, Jones testified under oath, trying to explain his actions, but juries weren't convinced. The message from the courtroom was clear. This wasn't about opinions. This was about harm. Juries in both states ordered Alex Jones to pay massive damages, totaling over $1 billion. It became one of the largest defamation judgments in U.S. history. The verdicts sent a powerful message. Profiting from lies, especially about real victims, has consequences. This case reshaped conversations around free speech, accountability, and misinformation. It showed that having a microphone comes with responsibility. And for the Sandy Hook families, it wasn't about money. It was about being heard, believed, and finally protected by the justice system. So here's the real question. Should Alex Jones have been held financially responsible for the harm caused by his words? Or does this case go too far? Let me know what you think.